Okay, so welcome to this evening's training session, and it's lovely to see 83 of you on here. This is a record. So Sam, one of our lovely managers, is going to have a tall task writing out for you all of your tickets. So we'll be doing the draw later on after we finish. So this is your social media. This is the basic social media training, and if I can ask you guys to pop yourselves on mute, please. Naomi Cooper, who is executive manager, she will be presenting this for you, sharing her best practice, her top tips. Obviously, some of you are actually quite good at social media, which is great, but it's always a learning curve anyway. Some of you may not be as confident as others. Some of you may not even know what to put onto your social media. So these are just some top tips. It's about an hour long. If you've got any questions, make sure that you obviously ask in the chat box, or you can refer back to your manager. Obviously, take screenshots. Write down some top tips, what actually is important to you, and also we want you to go out and action as well, because you're taking time out to invest, to learn, and we want to obviously help you grow your businesses. So unless you're not going to do any action out of this training, it's not worth you sitting here for an hour investing your time. So I'm going to be sharing a screen, and hopefully you'll be able to see that, and I'll be typing up in the closed captions to help you guys with who are our BSL teamies, so that you'll be able to see any top tips. So I'll do my best to type for you. I am not the world's best typist, but hopefully you'll be able to get the gist of my typing. Right, so are you ready, Naomi?
Yes.
Okay, right, so let's quickly share the screen. Let me just find our screen for us. Okay, I can see Marie Chamberlain, and Naomi, I can see you as well. Can you just give me a thumbs up, or just let me know, Naomi, you can see it? Perfect. Okay, where's my closed captioning now? I've lost it. Oh, I think it's because I'm sharing a screen. So, if
I can see closed caption on the bottom.
Can
second
you?
From the right.
I won't be able to. Let me just try, Amy. I think it's because I'm sharing a screen. I'm doing the screen sharing, so I might have to actually ask somebody else to do the closed captioning next time. But is Nadia typing up for us? I won't be able to do the closed captioning because I'm actually sharing the screen, and I need to move all the slides across.
I'm getting Nadia popping up on my screen.
Did you type up the transcript?
What do you mean?
Is it detecting your voice?
No, it's not. It's that it doesn't detect my voice. I have to type it.
Right.
That makes sense. So I was going to type whilst Naomi was going to be presenting, but I'm obviously holding the fort with sharing the screen, so I can't do. It's not allowing me to do both. So yeah, okay, so let's crack on. So welcome to Zodiac's Summer Regionals 2020, and over to you now then, Naomi.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for popping on this evening. I'm going to be talking to you about market attraction, presenting yourself on social media, and basically just some of the basics. As you know, social media is a massive platform with lots and lots of in-depth ways to promote your business, but today we're just going to talk about some of the basics. I'm Naomi, I'm executive manager. So hello everybody, if you don't know me. So social media is now a huge part of our day-to-day lives and plays a massive part in the running of our businesses. So this training will share the basics of how to promote on these platforms, so that the ones that you're on, Facebook, Instagram, all the rest of it. So we're going to start off by talking about branding ourselves, which I think is a massive, massive thing. So you know, the only unique thing about you is you. It's not your product, it's not your service, or you know, the things that you offer. There are thousands of marketers trying to sell the same products as you. So branding yourself is how you are going to stand out of the crowd. People buy products, but they join people, not just companies. So you want to be yourself, you want to be authentic, you want to find your niche. This is something that I definitely recommend. I've written down body positivity, cooking, being a stay-at-home mum. There could be lots of different things. So find out what is important to you, what are your hobbies and interests, what things are you going to be able to talk about to your audience. I do body positivity. That's something that's helped me along my own personal journey. So I talk about it a lot. I talk about being comfortable in your own skin. But you know, if you're a stay-at-home mum and you have stay-at-home mum friends on Facebook and you know stay-at-home mums, maybe that's something you want to talk about and how the business fits around that. So it could be anything really. So, you know, think about who your target audience is. Who are you going to be appealing to? You need to relate to others. So, you know, you want to be talking about the things that are personal to you so that you can use them to attract like-minded people. So we've got a slide here showing you a horrible picture of me from ages ago. But I just wanted to show you the difference in that horrible, old, blurry, miserable picture and my brand new, like, bright, happy, joyful picture. So when you are looking at your profile, this is your shop window. This is what is going to attract people towards you, and what is going to help you drive people to your group. Can you go back, Clarita?
Yep, sorry, because I was trying to type in the, it's not allowing me to even type in the chat. I was going to add in, so not to worry, I'll just have to leave Beth to do the typing for me. Thank you, Beth.
Okay, no worries. So first appearances always last. You want to make sure that you've got a very happy, you know, and lovely profile that people are going to want to add. If they look at your profile and you've got your middle finger up in your profile picture, or it's a picture of your cat or something, they're not going to know who you are. They're not going to know anything about you, or it's not going to be inviting. So I definitely recommend you have a clear picture of you, you know, your face, looking happy, looking joyful, not like covered in loads of filters and whatever those things are called, those frames and stuff like that. You want it to be a nice, happy, clear picture of you. I also think you should look at your bio. I've personally got inspiring women to love their bodies, executive manager, body shop at home, and gym, coffee, and physics. So this basically says a little bit about me, who I am. You know, people will go onto my profile, they will look at my picture, they'll see that I'm a happy person, they've seen a little bit about me, and hopefully that will make them want to add me as a friend so that they can get to know me more.
I can relate to 2 things out of your bio, but physics, don't think so. Gin and coffee, yes, but maybe not physics. I'd definitely be clicking on your profile.
I love it, brilliant. So you also, you know, just make sure that you've got a nice, happy, inviting profile. This is your shop window, and it is something that people are going to look at. The first thing they're going to look at is your profile. If somebody adds me as a friend on Facebook, the first thing I do is click on their profile, see what their profile's about. If they've got horrible swear words and stuff like that in their bio, I'm thinking, no, that's not an inviting thing. That's not somebody that I personally relate to, you know, etc., etc. So make your profile somewhere that other people are going to want to come and visit. So we can actually see what your friends, what people see before they add you. So if you go to your profile and you are looking at your profile screen, there's 3 little dots on the right-hand corner just under your bio. You can click on that. You can click on that. It will take you to this next section here where it says View As. If you click on that, it will take you to another page, which is what your profile looks like to somebody that isn't friends with you. And this means that you can actually sort of tidy it up, clean it, or whatever you need to do to make it look like an appealing profile for people to add you on Facebook.
That's a fantastic top tip, and you only told me about this last week, and I'm going through my profile thinking, but I know that I you know, I didn't have to tidy it up at all, but it's really
Yeah,
interesting
absolutely.
to learn.
It's such a great way to just be able to make sure that you haven't got anything on there, because even if your posts aren't public, and the first thing they see is a drunken photo of you from 3 years back, you might want to get rid of that. So
Love it.
you never know. Right, so obviously we're still talking about branding yourself. I like this saying on the side, I'm not perfect, but I am original, which is so true. So we're going to talk about a few things to do with your profile and things that you should or should not do. I don't recommend having your Facebook name as your company name. It doesn't leave very much to the imagination. You don't want to be called Naomi, the Body Shop at Home Cooper, because it doesn't look very professional. You want to be you. You are not your company. You are you. And you are partnered with your company, which is the Body Shop at Home, which is amazing and wonderful, but you are not your company. And people don't just want to click on your profile, be sold to.
And also, we're not allowed to have the Body Shop in our profile name anyway, because it's a trademark. So yeah, you're not going by the guidelines on social media.
And the same for your group. You can't have the Body Shop name or logo in your group either, as your banner or your group name. So don't have the logo in your profile picture. It just looks like you're promoting your business. And again, people don't like to be sold to and recruited. They want to buy from you. They want to join you because they value you. They want to join you because they like what you share. They find you inspirational. They like your content. They think they'll benefit from the things that you are sharing. They're not just going to join you because you have the Body Shop logo in your profile picture. So don't make your profile completely about your business. It's social media. It's meant to be social. That's why we can do all sorts of amazing things like message each other, and comment and like on each other's profiles and share pictures. Be social. And again, this works both ways. Comment and like on other people's profiles and on their posts, because this will help raise visibility, and more people will start seeing your content too. So you want people to be attracted to you by your marketing. That is why it's called market attraction. Market attraction is a little bit different from direct recruiting, as you may have seen in the other Zoom that was yesterday. They're completely different things. We've got direct recruiting, which is like going out there, talking to people, and offering people the opportunity. And then you've got market attraction, which is where you recruit passively. But I'll talk about a little bit more in a minute. So how are you going to brand yourself? I think a nice little activity to do, maybe after this, is to write 10 positive things about yourself, 10 things that are your hobbies and your interests, 10 things that you can use maybe to talk about on your social media profile, whether that's your love of cooking, your love of gardening, whatever. You need to relate to people. So the next thing we're going to talk about is creating positive content for your profile. So creating original and relatable content is key. Your profile is your shop window. You create original posters, content and videos to keep your customers and new joiners engaged. People don't want to just see you sharing and sharing and sharing posts from other people. They want to see things that you've created, your own personal content, and your own videos, you doing stuff. So I would say a post about 4 times a day on your profile, the same in your group, and leave a few hours in between posting, because if you post 10 posts at one time, Facebook isn't going to show all those 10 posts to your audience. They're only going to show 1 post to your audience. And how it works is you share a post. If people like it and comment on it, Facebook sees it as something valuable, and then they share it more times and to more people's profiles so that more people can see it. So what you want to be doing is sharing really awesome, valuable content or funny memes or whatever it may be, and waiting for lots of people to like it, comment on it, and you comment back to them, creating relationships and build an interaction, and then maybe later on post a different post. So yeah, Facebook will not show all your users, all your posts. So it's not worth posting 10 posts on Facebook at one time, because nobody's going to see them all.
That's probably why I miss a lot of posts on the Region Facebook group. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. It probably will be. But you can also go onto the Region group and change your settings to all notifications, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it automatically changes it back to, you know, highlights, which you don't want to see highlights of it. You want to see everything.
Okay.
But so I've got make every third post business related, passive or direct. So we have passive recruiting and passive promoting, and we have direct promoting. So passive promoting may be something like you wearing a face mask and taking a selfie and posting, oh my gosh, I love a good pamper. That's a passive way of talking about your product that isn't, I am selling this product for this amount. And it's the same with recruiting. You could post a picture with your upline or a picture of a business meeting, and you could say, oh, it's so much fun doing this business meeting, or I've just come off of training, or something like that. That is a passive way of promoting your business. And then you have a direct way of promoting your business, which is, I am recruiting, you know, we have a beauty kit that you can buy when you sign up, whatever it may be. Just remember, no prices and stuff on your profile. But yeah, we have different ways of promoting the business. I find that it's really good to mix up a bit of passive and a bit of direct so that you're appealing to all sorts of different people. So we've got profile continued. These are things that you want to consider when you're looking at your profile, building your profile up and talking about your, and like making posts. So I would definitely recommend you having a profile picture that is of you, not your dog, not the back garden, whatever, something of you, looking happy, looking smiling, like smiling or whatever, and a very inviting picture. And then you've got your cover photo, which is the next thing people see. It should be something important to you. This picture could be of your family or a quote, something that is represents you and tells people a little bit about you. I've personally got a picture of my daughter. So when you click onto my profile, you can see that I'm body positive, that I like gin, that I've got a daughter, that I'm a mum. It creates a whole picture of me, and that hopefully is appealing to other people to want to come and click on my profile and add me as a friend or to join my team. So we've got the bio as well, which we were talking about earlier, something short and sweet that tells people a little bit about you. And you want to keep your profile happy and positive. Avoid ranting, negativity, sharing opinions that could cause controversy, i.e. politics, religion, that sort of thing. There's nothing wrong with positive posts and sharing the love and everything, but when you are just having a go at people, or maybe sharing a negative rant, or you've had a bad day, you might not want to post on Facebook because it just breeds more negativity. And then we've got memes and interaction posts. So these are going to be the kind of posts that people just love to comment on, they love to react to. You've got all different kinds of interaction posts. We've got some examples on the next page, so I'll show you some in a second. So be positive. And for more guidelines on how to conduct your business on social media, please refer to the social media booklet. That's on Be Inspired. It's got all the guidelines on how you should be promoting your business and the kind of things you can do on your profile and your group. So we've got some content examples here. I'm just going to go from left to right and I'll tell you a little bit about them. So we've got a first picture, which is of me holding some flowers that one of my gorgeous managers, Kathy, sent me, which was absolutely lovely. I posted it on social media because I was so grateful, and it just goes to show what kind of family and community we are and how much we love each other and appreciate each other and how much recognition there is in this business. I think that's something really appealing to a lot of people because they want to come in and they want to join a community, somewhere that they're going to be accepted and somewhere that, you know, is going to invite them in to be friends. I've got another screenshot of something that I posted last year, actually. It's just some freebies that I've won in the business, just an example of how you can use the things that you achieve in your business to get recruits. And then we've got a lovely picture of Kizzy. Everybody loves a selfie. People love it when you post selfies on Facebook. So get your selfies up, like this lush picture of Kizzy. It gets loads of interaction and people love to compliment you.
Oops, sorry.
That's right. The next one is a bit of interaction. People love talking about their pets, so I definitely recommend posting this if you have this. It was quite funny actually. It was quite amusing. I quite like posting that. People love to talk about their pets. And then at the end, we've got a post by Kizzy talking about potential earnings in the business. This is a direct form of recruiting on social media. It's actually quite good because it involves a little bit of market attraction there as well. It's talking about the potentials and what you could earn when you join, but it is quite a direct post.
Let me just stop the share. Oh, are you done with that particular slide? Okay, so I just want to find out, thank you Naomi, and we're going to have a short discussion obviously over social media if there's any questions.
Yeah.
So I just want to find out first of all if Sam has had enough time to do the attendance draw.
And
So that was
to write a few more names. There's 91 of us.
right. Okay, so they all joined, did they, before 10 past 8?
5 minutes.
Of course, that's fine. Don't stress, don't worry. And if we obviously finish, then
90 of you came on.
Okay, so has anybody got any questions? Has anyone got anything to share which works for them on social media? Is there anyone who can share anything that works for them?
Teresa, I wanted to add something as well.
Fabulous.
Just going alongside the posting positive posts on Facebook, it's just as well, when you get your memory, this date 5 years ago, this date 7 years ago and stuff, it's kind of, if you have posted negatively, you're going to look back on that in about 5 years time and go, what the bleeding hell was I on about? Why would anybody want to know that sort of thing?
That is so true.
Am I going to want to read this myself in a year's time or 2 years, 3, 4 years time down the line? And if the answer's no, then that's a good sign of don't post it.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. And that is something that I've personally learned on my own journey, because I used to be really miserable and I used to be really depressed. And I used to tell everybody about it on social media. And
I know just that. So we had a conversation when I can honestly tell you, and I know Naomi won't mind me saying.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Naomi was, I remember the first conversation with her when I first spoke to her when she was looking to join. Lovely, sounded lovely and bubbly. But then when she was kind of into the business, then I was beginning to see quite a lot of her posts. And yeah, there were a few negative posts in there. And I said to her, if you want to start building a business and you want to start recruiting or getting people into your team, then these are the sort of posts people do not want to see. So it's not all about like what Amy mentioned yesterday in the recruiting Zoom. You don't always want to create a Disney life because life isn't perfect. All of us have our challenges. All of us will meet, have a down day, and we're allowed to have a down day. But do your best to not actually promote that on Facebook, because that could be the moment where somebody is watching your journey and is thinking, do you know what? I think I'm going to join Naomi's team. Logs onto your profile to message you, and they can see something that is quite negative, and you could lose a recruit or you could lose business in terms of people ordering from you just from that one post. You're allowed to rant. If you want to have a little bit of a rant about the business, it's fine. Just rant up to your upline, and she can.
Yeah, we're always here to listen.
We're all here to listen. We are a bit of a sounding board. But like I say, it's create posts which will create interaction, that will make people want to comment on there. Obviously you would want to go onto other people's profiles and create that conversation, because the more Facebook sees you are interacting with people, the more they're likely to see your posts. So that basically is something simple that you can do, and practice makes perfect. If you're not sure how to, obviously, if you're unsure of wording, if you're unsure of your profile or whatever, get your managers to view your profile for you. Get your managers to help you with your wording. So if you want to do a little bio of yourself, then, you know, and you want to type something up and you're not sure of the wording, ask your managers. You know, your bio should mean something to you. So like what Naomi's put down is gin, coffee and physics. Somebody, I mean, to me, I'd click on her because I like gin and I like coffee, but I probably wouldn't be able to converse with her over physics, okay, because I didn't even learn physics at school. But, you know, express what your interests are on your bio, because people will absolutely look at that, and they will judge you based on your bio, because, you know,
it's a shame that it happens, but people do judge you.
Yeah.
They do. And also think about it. Would you join you? If you saw your profile come up on some, you know, and you were scrolling past and you saw your posts, would you think, oh yeah, that person, I really want to join their business, or I really want to buy from them, or I really want to join their group?
I can see here Cara, so today she posted the picture of Against Animal Testing and asked everyone to show her their fur babies, and everybody loves their fur babies, and they all start fighting to post on there, and that's just all about the interaction. So, you know, those are just simple, quick. Somebody's always got a picture of their fur baby on, so, you know, really well done, Cara, because you kind of promoted, you know, one of our ethics and one of our campaigns, Forever Against Animal Testing, but you've also obviously interacted and got that interest within your group or even on your timeline, because that's a great post to put on your timeline. I love this company and what it stands for, and my most favourite is Forever Against.
We got like a big bowl or one of the mixing bowls.
So,
it's not only that, it's the more people comment on a post, the more different people will see you on their timelines, and the more people comment on your post, the more they will see your content as well. So it's really beneficial to be putting them posts out that is going to get people to comment
On your group and your profile?
Yep, both. Also, I just want to add, I know I talk about him all the time and I'd marry him if I could. I'd have to get divorced first, but if you haven't watched Fraser Brooks and you want to go further in the social media business, Fraser Brooks needs to be your bedtime reading or your bedtime listening. He is just amazing, and he will just grow your social media out, like, just he's just amazing. I just love him.
He is absolutely amazing. I totally agree with Amy on that. He is absolutely brilliant. He has loads of top tips. He did a 5-day blitz course recently on how to grow your social media. He gave you exactly what you need to write in messages. He told you exactly what posts you need to post on profile.
And
it's really easy. Yeah, he is spot on. And it doesn't take very much, because he gives you it so simply, broken down, and he is absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend following him and putting C first, so that he is at the top of your profile every day. It's something that you want to see when you wake up in the morning, because he's so positive and so happy, and he does make you want to just absolutely explode in the network marketing business, because he just makes it the most appealing thing you could ever want to be part of.
Yeah.
So
totally.
following that, Fraser Brooks, we had the pleasure of Fraser Brooks actually doing a training session with the Super Elite Stars region. And I know that is actually on somewhere in our region group. So if one of the managers can try and find that particular video and bump it up, and also for our BSL teamies, we managed to get that interpreted. So I think that needs to be bumped up. There was also another lady called Helen Martin, and I follow her every single evening at 2 o'clock in the morning. She will do her lives. And again, we've had the pleasure of having the time with Helen Martin share her top tips in her in groups, how to run a successful Facebook group. So if you're not part of the Super Elite Training, Super Elite Stars group, I'll pop the link up. Just request yourself to join. And then we'll add you into that group, so you can actually play back and rewatch some of the training sessions from the best in the industry. But it is all about self-learning. We can only give you the top tips and what works best for us, basically. But listen to the ones that are actually doing this all the time. Fraser Brooks, Helen Martin. There's a couple of other Instagram gurus that run that group, and refresh your mind. Sometimes if you watch it once, it might not sink in. Sometimes you might need to watch it again for the penny to drop. So is Sam ready? Doesn't look like it. We've had over 91 people. We're
Poor Sam, man, she's probably having a heart attack.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she thought, oh my God, I'm not doing this next time round. However, I think if you've taken a screenshot, Sam, have you taken a screenshot of the attendees, my love? I can't, because I think what I'll do is I'll do it on the live. We'll do it on a live. Right, you need to unmute.
Sam's on mute. Yeah.
You're on mute, babe.
You need to unmute yourself, Sam. Otherwise, you're just talking to yourself, love.
Well, talking to myself's the usual thing. No, I'm literally on the last few steps now. I am.
Okay, no problem. So, shall I do a bit of a song and dance? Or, has anybody got a guitar, party trick or anything at this point?
I can't even play a triangle, mate.
I have a guitar, but I can't play it.
Oh, you can't play it? What use is that, Becca?
Well, it's been sat there for years, waiting for me to learn.
And you had all the time in the world during lockdown, love. You could have taught yourself, and we could have had a right old sing-song during.
I know. I'll have to learn for the next Zoom.
I thought you were going to say for the next lockdown. I hope.
Yeah, the next lockdown.
Please.
The next Zoom? What are you going to learn by tomorrow?
Are you going to learn by
tomorrow? I'm a fast learner, guys.
Oh, right. Okay, there's a challenge. I'm going to make you go live into the region group and do a little song and dance.
24-hour challenge.
24-hour challenge. Freaking awesome. Right, so I can see a big bowl. I can see a big bowl now. She's got the bowl ready. 91. Again, I've had a load of new selfie lights turn up, and it's another 2 selfie lights. Sam, just do two more draws, and we can send out 2 more selfie lights
By Christmas.
By Christmas. I'm a busy lady. I need to. Who wants to be my personal assistant? Because I just hate doing
By
it.
next year.
Okay, so first name.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to put that one back in because it's Amy. I'm going to have to put it back in. It's Amy.
Redraw.
I need one. I actually need one.
I'll set you a challenge, Amy. Recruit 10 people. You can get one from me later.
Love it.
Right, first one is Dawn. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Leach.
Right. Okay, can you message me who the Dawn Lynch? Well done, Dawn Lynch. Woohoo! There she goes. She's smiling there. She's right. Well done, Dawn Lynch. Right, next person.
I don't want to be rude and pronounce it wrong. Lunch. Yeah.
It's Lynch, darling, not lunch. Dawn Lunch. Well done. Right, next. We can't see you, Sam. You've gone.
He's frozen.
I didn't say lunch.
Apologies, I can't get the staff
I
these days,
didn't
girls.
say lunch. Right, the next one is Gabby Moore.
Debbie, who?
Gabby Moore.
Debbie Moore.
Who? I cannot hear who it is.
Debbie Moore?
Debbie
Debbie
Moore?
Moore.
Do we have a Debbie Moore on here?
Debbie Moore?
Am I back?
I can't see Debbie Moore, but hopefully Debbie Moore is on here. Whose teamy is she? So please do congratulate her. So I'll pop down Debbie Moore.
Everyone's freezing. Can you hear me? See me?
Or is it Gabby Mort?
Yeah, I think it's Gabby.
Gabby Moore.
Gabby, right, can you message me and then I will obviously find that. Have we got Gabby Mort on here?
She's in Tanya's team.
Tanya's team. Whoop, whoop. Well done,
Well
Gabby.
done.
It's not Debbie Moore. Debbie Moore. Okay, Gabby. Okay, so if Gabby can text me, message me, and congratulations to Dawn. If you can send me your addresses, you'll get your selfie lights by Christmas. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Have an amazing evening. Tomorrow night is hands-on training. I'm going to be popping on the list of what you need to grab. You're going to be having some hands-on training, doing a facial. And
I've put it in the chat.
Thank you so much, guys.
It's
See
in
you
that.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yes.